Hey everyone, my name is Harper. I am the founder and creator of MERAKICHETS, and I am going to show you all how I color change for these tapestries without cutting any yarn and getting it so it's seamless front and back. And I would like to say that I use a 4.25 millimeter hook. You can really use any size hook, but I find that when it comes to tapestries, the smaller the hook, the neater the look. The two color yarns that you want to use, and scissors for the end once you're done with the tapestry. Let's get right into it. So I'm going to be using the white yarn as the leading color, the primary color, and the green yarn will be the secondary. So I'm going to start by making a slip stitch or a slip knot. So what you do is you make an X on this side and then two straight lines, parallel lines on this side. You go under, over, pull through, and that's the slip knot. Perfect. So now I'm going to just chain 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you want to make sure that when you're creating your chains that your tension is not too tight, because this is the tension that you have to use throughout the entire pattern, tapestry, whatnot. So then I'm going to chain one more, because if a pattern calls for a certain amount of chains, you always want to chain one more than what it calls for, just so that the edges are straight all the way down. So I chain my extra one. I'm going to create a single crochet all the way down the row. And to do a single crochet, you just enter the loop, enter the chain, pull over, under, through, so you have two loops like this, and then you're going to pull through two once more. And so you're just going to do that all the way down the row. So this is what row number 1 of your single crochet is going to look like. So then what you're going to do is you're going to chain one again, and you're going to turn your work. Now, I consider this to be the back because it kind of has like that buffed out feeling, whereas the front has like a straight end. And it is important to differentiate which one you want to be your front and your back, because when it comes to flipping your panel, it's going to look different if you're doing words or numbers. Slip stitch, or single crochet all the way down, and I'm gonna just do 3 single crochets. And now we're going to get into the color switching. Now I already made a slip knot for the green yarn. We have the slip knot with the green yarn. Even though this is the back, it's okay. So what you're gonna do is you're going to insert your hook into the top of the stitch and the back loop, like this. And then you're going to take your green yarn, you're going to latch it onto the hook, and you're going to pull it through both of the loops. Really, it's fine if the knot is all the way at the top. What you're going to do is you're going to pull that white yarn through and tighten it down so that the green essentially replaces that loop from the white yarn. And then you're going to want to make sure that the green yarn is behind the white yarn. So because this is the back, the green yarn is going to be in the back because it is the secondary color. So then you're going to single crochet as usual. I don't usually like to I don't like to crochet in the loose ends because it can make it look a little bulky. What I do is I single crochet 1, single crochet 1 more, and then I leave that one out because I don't want it to be super bulky. And then you just crochet as normal. Now for switching back to the white, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look on this side. I'm going to insert the hook through those first 2 loops again, so the top one and then the one facing forward, this one. I'm going to carry this white string or the white yarn over the hook, and I'm going to pull it through, and then I'm going to pull the green yarn down, and I'm going to crochet as normal. And you're going to crochet all the way down. And remember, you want your tension to not be super hard. You want it to be really relaxed, because it's going to flare up as you continue. And then when I get to the end, I pull the green yarn just a little, just to make sure it's straightened. And this is what it looks like on the front, and this is what it looks like on the back. And of course, when I finish, or if I were to finish, I would just cut this off and it would be secure. I'm gonna do one more row just so you all can see it again. Now for color changings, I don't snip each row. I keep the color in the yarn, because when you snip and you reattach, that takes more time, and there's a possibility that it could come unraveled. And then it also, to me, it looks, that's just really knotty and it doesn't look as clean. So I'm once again going to chain one. And like I said, this is the back. So I'm going to carry this string over like this and flip it. And then I'm going to single crochet as normal. I'm going to do 2. And it's okay if you have this little green piece, because what you can do when you finish the project is just single crochet or slip stitch along the border, and it'll cover that green piece up. But that's why I say it's important to differentiate between your front and your back, because you always want to carry the string over on the back side. So I'm going to single crochet again. I'm going to insert the hook into the top 2, pull, or into the top one, and then this one, pull this green, pull the white one in front, pull the green through, and then pull the white down. So automatically the green is going to come to the front, and you just single crochet as normal. Pull it a little bit just to make sure that the green, that the white isn't like jumbled up. And then if you're switching back, you just go through that top one, the front one, the second one, yarn over, pull through 2, pull the green down, and single crochet as normal. As normal, I don't know if that's right, but yeah, as you are, I don't know. And yeah, and then once you get to the end, you just pull it a little bit, give it a little tug just to make sure it's clean. And that's what it's gonna look like when you finish, or as you go. And you see how in the back, you can see like the white parts. That's okay, because it's like the back. But the further down you go, the neater it's gonna look. And that's how you color switch without having to cut the yarn. I hope you all enjoyed this little mini tutorial. I am really proud of this tapestry, even though I spelled woman. It was supposed to say protect black women, but I just did protect black woman, and you know, we're just gonna go with it. But this is how like it looks just starting off. This is once again just an example. It's not like a full tapestry, but this is how the back is gonna look. But once you cut the ends off, it's going to look pretty seamless on both sides. I just don't want to cut it because I'm not using this yarn. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more. And as always, chat, your girl Harper Jack will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye.